one's a bummer too, though. Wait a minute. All right, let's do. Well, here. As we're doing it, variety is important, and I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if you remember disco, because disco's kind of dead now. Well, it should be. But when disco was big. When it first came out, there were a lot of songs, and I don't know if you really noticed or recognized how disco worked. It basically had no words. It had a beat, you know, and it had maybe like one line. There was the first real disco song was Isaac Hayes' song, Shaft. I don't know if you remember it, but it had like little girls in the background kind of singing, and the bass was, and about every 30 seconds this guy goes, Shaft. Shaft. And they said, you know, and he made $1 million, and everybody went, cool, I can do that. And so we began to get all these songs like Fly, Robin, Fly, and that was it. The whole song was Fly, Robin, Fly, Fly, Robin, Fly. And big money. I mean, we made a lot of money for this kind of stuff. And the people who were like the height of disco when it was big. It was sort of what you call white disco. John Travolta was big, but John Travolta didn't sing and make music. People who did that were the Bee Gees, who had been a fake Beatles group in the early 60s, and they'd had like 2 hit albums. They were kind of funny, but they had this weird kind of way of singing. They sang like this. And that didn't really work, and so they had a complete total makeover into this group that sang disco. And they did, everything they sang though was in falsetto. You know what falsetto is? It means a broken voice or a high voice. And so everything they sang was like this. And it became huge. Another kid named Leo Sayer wrote the same kind of stuff. He wrote some really nice songs. And tons of these songs were about dancing. That was the point. They were all about dancing, and so he'd sing, I can dance! And that was a big hit. But the problem I found was that there were some of us who just don't like to dance, who would rather sit it out. And so I decided that we deserved our own song. And so I wrote this piece. It's called I Can't Dance. I was trying to sell it to Gladys Knight and the Pips. I had it worked out. I even had the choreography, which I thought I could sell them, you know, the Pips could use. But anyway, it went like this. Let me try to think. It's I can't dance, but I'm a real cool guy. The things I can do get me high. No, I can't dance, but that don't bother me. I just drop my pants for the world to see. Ooh, they're mighty impressed. They say, look at that, honey, the boy's undressed. Ooh, you can hear him sing. Maybe he can't dance, but he can shake that thing. Okay, you're not sad anymore?